Hi guys, Mimz here and welcome back. Today we are covering chapter 4 of the Azure BrainDump series and we are talking about cloud service types. So the BrainDump series again is my version of a study with me video where I create weekly-ish videos breaking down each chapter for an IT exam, and we're currently on the Azure Fundamentals AZ-900. If you missed the first 3, don't fret. I will put them down below so you can watch at your leisure, but the first one was an exam overview, the second one was defining what cloud and Azure is, and the third video was the benefits of cloud computing. As always, please remember to like, subscribe, comment, and follow me on social media. The handle is Mimz Tech Group. Now, let's get started. Today we're going to be discussing cloud service types, and these might sound familiar to some of you. There are 3 cloud service types that we're going to be discussing today. The first one is infrastructure as a service, the second one is platform as a service, and the third one is software as a service. First, I want to define what as a service means. So normally you would have to buy hardware, but with this you can rent it as a service. So there's no commitment, you can stop at any time. It's pay for what you use, so either it's gigabytes, time, etc. And cloud providers take care of the buying, the developing, and the maintaining. Let's start with infrastructure as a service because it's the essential service of technology. Infrastructure in a database can be replaced with cloud equivalencies. There are 3 main categories that we're going to break it into: computing, storage, and networking. So infrastructure as a service computing. An example is virtual machines. So you can have a Windows or a Linux virtual machine. You pay by the second, and there are many hardware options. So you can choose CPU, RAM, and really spec it out yourself. Infrastructure as a service storage. An example of this is Azure Storage. So you can get 5 petabytes. You can hold blobs, files, queues, tables, anything you want, and it can be configured in a data lake. Infrastructure as a service network example would be a virtual network. VNets technically don't cost anything, but you are charged by bandwidth. So there's ingress and egress. Ingress is inbound data going into Azure. Egress is outbound data leaving Azure. Moving on to platform as a service. Cloud service providers have an opportunity to provide more than just the basic infrastructure. So this is on top of infrastructure as a service. So this would be monitoring, middleware, development tools, database servers, etc. Platform as a service computing wise, an example of this is Azure App Services, which simply you can upload your code and configure into Azure. Azure will then run your code without needing to worry about the virtual machine underneath it. This also includes scaling features, CI/CD, containers, staging development environments, things like that. Platform as a service storage examples are Azure Storage and Azure SQL databases. So this allows you to be freed from worry about server virtual machines or hard disks themselves. Platform as a service network examples are Azure Front Door, Load Balance, firewalls. There are many software applications that perform networking tasks. And lastly, there is software as a service or SaaS, which is basically applications, cloud applications. Examples of software as a service are O365, OneDrive, Skype even. These applications are ready to be used. All you have to do is sign in and start working. Alright, that's it for this chapter. It was basically a quick rundown of what infrastructure versus platform versus software and how to use each one. I do want to point out that there is a difference between service types in the cloud versus on-prem. So if you're thinking infrastructure, platform, software, on-prem, they're going to be different examples than the ones we discussed today because today we're talking about cloud service types. I hope you enjoyed this video and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.